Wait a minute, aren't you that guy from the costume shop? You are.
What is up, y'all? We are back with another video, and today we're going to be ranking the most brutal, goriest kills in the Terrifier franchise, including the new entry, Terrifier 3. But before we get into it, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let's get into it. So, this video right here might be one of the hardest videos that I've done on the channel, to be honest. This is very challenging after kind of just revisiting all the kills and kind of just getting my thoughts gathered and putting them down. This is going to be crazy. So I'm going to be going from my least favorite to the #1 kill. Now, I love all of Art's kills. I think they're very creative. Damien does a great job at what he does with, you know, Art the Clown and everything. I really do think that he's different. He's a breath of fresh air to horror, and he is a horror icon over here in my world. But to get into it, starting off, coming from the original Terrifier, we have the candles in the eyes kill, man. This kill, it is still eerie. It is still eerie, the stuff that he did, all the way from the poop on the walls, and then he has the candles in his eyes, bro. And then, you know, he gives the stab in the face and everything. I definitely think that this kill is definitely brutal. And just when I first seen this whole, you know, film, this is one of the ones that told me, like, hey, this is going to be crazy. Even that alone is just brutal. But now it's like, since I've been watching Terrifier, you know, Art the Clown, I'm immune to it now a little bit, if you know what I mean. And then next we got another kill from the first Terrifier, which is Will's kill, you know, played by Michael Levy. The soccer head kill is what I call it. So he basically, you know, stabs him in the cranium. He stabs him in the cranium, and then afterwards his head is took off his shoulders and he kicks his head like a soccer ball. What makes this kill stand out to me so much is him playing soccer basically with his head. That is very brutal. And for the next kill, we have Art the Clown deleting himself in Terrifier 1. When I first watched this movie, I had no idea that's what he was going to do when the police approached him. When he pulled the shit out his boot and he did what he did and put it in, you know, his mouth, and he pulled it, it was just insane. I'm like, wow, what is going on? This was just crazy, just seeing Art delete himself and everything in Terrifier 1. We all know things like that is just crazy in general, but it was very brutal. Just the way they did and the way Damien set that up in Terrifier 1, for sure, it definitely got me, you know, on my toes a little bit. And then next, we have Jennifer's kill in the new Terrifier movie, Terrifier 3. Her kill was actually crazy, you know, axe to the back and then took off her arm and everything. It was just, you know, I think for some people that might have been brutal, but I just think I'm just immune to it. You know what I'm saying? Now that I watch Art the Clown and Terrifier, but Jennifer's kill is coming in at the next spot. And then next, we have the doctor at the morgue in Terrifier 2. This one right here was very crazy too, because he gets like this little mini mallet, you know, slash hammer or whatever, and he's going to the man's face. And Damien does so good at the details with these kills. You're seeing teeth be knocked out and everything. He's going straight in his face. He gets the eyeball and he hits the, you know, it was definitely brutal. But I know you probably think like, man, that's brutal as hell. So how is this far back, you know, in your ranking? I'm telling you guys, this is crazy, because when I just sat back and looked at playing this video, to be honest, this was very hard, bro, because Art, his kills are just so brutal. They have leveled up, you know, through the franchise. So this one right here, I definitely did love, but he has more brutal ones in my opinion, and ones that I enjoy more. Next, we have another kill from Terrifier 3, which is Chris Jericho himself. I knew Chris Jericho was going to be a goner, man. I just felt it, just, you know, seeing what, you know, how it was set up from Terrifier 2 at the end and everything with the asylum. I knew he was going to be a goner, but he ends up getting killed. Victoria rushes him, and the jaw kill, she just rips his jaw, and her and Art the Clown freaking double teams when they rip his skin off his face. It was definitely brutal and quick for sure, but man, Chris Jericho, he got up out of there early, y'all. The next kill is from Terrifier 3. This one is the attic guy. That's who I'm gonna call him, the attic guy with the green vest. Art the Clown uses the box cutter and he goes in the man's cranium. He even bites his fingers off at a point. Like Art the Clown, bro, Terrifier 3, they went crazy. Like Art the Clown was tripping. He was really tripping in Terrifier 3 for sure. Like he was going crazy. The box cutter alone was just brutal, but him kind of just digging in the skull and them showing all the details with the fat, the bone, and you hear the sound design. This is what made it feel so alive in Terrifier 3. But him just doing what he does, then just taking the face off, very brutal. Then you got Victoria over there with the glass getting off on it, and Art hits her with the. You know, it just was crazy. It was very brutal. But yes, a lot of these kills are going to come from, like, you know, Terrifier 3 and 2. Because 1 has them, but man, Damien has elevated so much with the last 2 previous films. It's insane. And next we have Allie's mom's kill, you know, the trick-or-treat head bowl kill, whatever you want to call it, when he walks out with the kids and he has her head, and it's like you can tell that he's scraped out everything. I just put that picture in my head, like he's scraping everything out her skull and made it to a trick-or-treat bowl. That's insane. Like, Damien, how do you think about that? Like, he has literally candy in the head of a human, bro, and he just scraped out everything and he's walking out and kids like, hey, you know, trick-or-treat. That shit, when you think about it, is so eerie. Just doing that and just knowing what went on in that, you know, moment of her being killed is insane. And then next we have Jeff, Brooke's boyfriend in Terrifier 2. Once they arrive to the Terrifier attraction, he steps out and freaking Art deals with him by taking a butcher's knife and stabbing him in his area. I felt that when and then the way, the impact on the jeans, bro, when and it's right after he's taking a piss, bro. You know that burns, you know it hurts. I just felt it, especially because I'm a guy. It was very brutal, very crazy, and just the way he's laughing while he's doing it, it's insane. But I know, you know, we know that movies are fake, but sometimes, especially with dealing with a guy like Damien, you still feel those kills. And then next, we have another one from Terrifier 3, which is Jennifer's husband with the axe to the neck in bed. And it's crazy because I speculated this kill. I'm like, bro, what if, because you see in a trailer kind of Art, you know, if you looked in a trailer, he was creeping behind while they were asleep. And I'm like, bro, if Art takes this fucking axe and wakes him up out of his sleep, that's brutal. And I'm still standing up. That's so brutal. He freaking wakes him out of his sleep. He could have hit him in a torso or anywhere. He hits this man in his fucking neck with an axe. And he's going, and it's just Jennifer's sleep, and it's the eeriness of the bones cracking. It's just in the base, like he's getting straight to the bone. Like, it was just brutal, bro. And to know that you're going out like that in your sleep with an axe to the neck is crazy. And you were just talking to your wife and shit. Like, can you just imagine the impact? Just everything, bro. That's why I think that scene is so brutal with the husband getting took out with the axe, because I'm putting myself in the victim's shoes, man. That's so brutal when you think about it. And then we get to the damn mall scene. The mall scene in Terrifier 3, the reason I think this one is so crazy because I wasn't expecting it. I thought, like, you know, Art was going to be handing out, like, organs and shit as Christmas gifts or something. I did not expect him to legit have a fucking bomb in the bag and he blows up the fucking kids, bro. Like, I was like, wow. That's insane right there. It's crazy. That's top-notch, next level fucking thinking of, you know, how to kill victims, because that is crazy. Like, he literally, and the little kid just opens up the fucking bomb and boom. It kind of gives me that vibe of, what is it, Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm like, that was insane. I was not expecting. I think that's why that's kind of climbing higher on my list, because I didn't expect him to do that in that mall. That was very brutal, and it had caught a lot of other people off guard too in my theater. I had a sold out theater. They were like, what the fuck? And it's just on fire, the aftermath and everything. That was very, very brutal. And then next, we have the Daniel Roebuck Santa kill, which was one of my favorite scenes in Terrifier 3, if not my favorite scene. This scene was done so well. I was literally crying tears watching this, like legit just in tears laughing at Art the Clown's reaction to seeing Santa, him pissing on Santa's lap, and, you know, Clint Howard, he's talking to the girls and shit. All that shit was just funny, bro. And just Art the Clown, not saying a word, but still entertaining us with comedy. And then, you know, it kind of reverses and he gets angry and takes out Daniel Roebuck. And even to kind of give her an honorable mention, when he pulls the pistol out the black bag and what he does to Clint Howard and the other guy is crazy. And then Daniel Roebuck with the liquid nitrogen, oh my God, he turned this motherfucker into a snowman. And it was the little details. Once he did what he did, he had the little hammer or whatever. He's knocking the shin off, and you know the pieces are falling off. And then when he hits the face, you can still see Daniel Roebuck eye, you know, still moving. It's shit like that Damien does. He knows that's gonna fuck with the mental of a human, bro. And then he sticks the carrot in the nose and turns his ass to Jack Frost. I mean, that kill right there was just so crazy. And liquid nitrogen, man. Have you ever stuck your hand like in some cold ass water? And I don't know why I think about this. I had went to an attraction in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, whatever you want to call it. They have a Titanic attraction, right? And they got this thing where you could stick your hand in a pool of water and you can feel how they were that night when the Titanic was sinking and everything into the ocean. You can stick your hand and feel the temperatures. And for some reason, when I seen, you know, Daniel Roebuck getting got with the liquid nitrogen, I'm just like, bro, I'm thinking about that time I went to the Titanic attraction. I stick my hand in this fucking -degree water and it's freezing. I'm like, imagine that. And to the point you're knocking ice cubes off his fucking body. So that was so brutal, man. And that was a crazy way of Damien to think and just bring that type of kill to life, like a Christmas style kill without going too crazy with the Christmas aspect on it. So I really did enjoy that. Also, next we have Brooke's kill. We have Sienna's best friend's kill, Brooke. And, you know, that kill right there, I think is so underrated with her at the attraction and everything. And Art the Clown gets like a table leg with fucking nails and knives in it. And he's just like beating her chest in, bro. He throws acid on her face so she can't see shit in the bubbles and it's just so brutal, bro. And how he does to her knees, it's like, I think some people, they look at like this bedroom kills and stuff, but don't forget about the Brooke. The Brooke kill was very brutal, bro. The shit he did limb for limb, literally, with this big ass table leg, and he's going to the chest over and fucking over, bro. And don't forget the little aftermath result where he's digging and, you know, that right there is next level for real, for real. I'm trying to, am I comfortable with this at this spot? Because, man, goddamn, he did Brooke so bad. We even got a cameo of her in Terrifier 3. The after results are so damn brutal. But moving on to the next kill, we have my guy Ricky at the costume shop. That right there, it was just, I mean, just the whole thing. He's like, hey, man, I see you gotta get the hell out, or whatever he says to Art, and Art's like, and he's looking in the bag, and he fucking pulls out this fucking cleaver, and he's going at the neck. Look, Damien has done a lot of crazy things, but for some reason, this one looks so real. The costume shop kill looks so fucking real. It looks so just authentic, and just, it looks like if something happened like that in real life, that's how it will happen. He takes his head off, and then he even kicks off the kill with a broken bottle to the eye, and just the swelling of the eye and everything. It just looked so real. And just the eyeball, once again, he pulls that trick out the bag. The eyeball is moving while Art's doing his work and shit. You know, I think that's so crazy. I think that's what it is with Art the Clown, why I really enjoy his character. He's so different, and he's like not always serious. He's fun, and he's doing things. He's playing with his food, if you know what I mean. And he's just being different and creative. These kills that Art is doing, you've never seen him in a horror movie. And I think, to be honest, that's what Damien, in a good way, he's known for. He's known for that, bro, because it just, that kill, like, Art is the main character. People go to see Art go to town on people. And I think that one right there, that costume shop one, it just shows us, like, Damien is very talented, bro. Like, that shit looked so real. For the next kill, one of the kills that I think that will, you know, I thought that will never be topped. I thought this kill will never be topped when I first seen it. It comes from the first Terrifier movie. It's the hacksaw kill. He literally took a fucking hacksaw to Don's vajayjay while she's upside down in cartwheel form, and he went through the middle. This right here, I will never forget when I first seen this. I'm like, what in the entire, like, I was speechless, bro. He really, and it's in half. He's showing everything. Like he's going through wood. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, this killer, he's not Michael. He's not Jason. Like, he's his own, like, this shit right here is just unmatched. And it's just the aftermath. And then, you know, eventually Art puts the wig on with the boobies, and he's just It is literally unsettling. And just, I think a lot of people, you gotta start putting yourself in the victim's shoes, because it's like, think about it like this. She's upside down, the blood's going to her head, the hacksaw, everything just pieces together, bro. The screams and just the feeling, bro. I mean, brutal as hell. All right, we have 3 more left, y'all. We got 3 more left. So this comes from Terrifier 3. And I think this one is not spoke about enough. I mean, the film just came out a couple days ago. But what he does to Jessica, what he does to Gabby's mother, Sienna's aunt, and he sticks this glass tube down her throat, and he's just mouthing it. Boom, boom, boom. He's planting it, and he sticks these fat ass rats in the tube with a torch to make them crawl down the throat. I think this is just the nastiest. It is the nastiest, bro. Like, if we're going just, what's my favorite? The nastiest gotta be the rat. It gotta be the rats, bro. That shit, and then he cuts on, the rats come out. Damn you. Me even talking about it, I'm getting that salty feeling in my cheeks right now. That salty, Look, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all had to give me some water, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, just thinking about the part with the rats coming out, the phobia, I don't know. But yeah, the rats. That right there, people are not talking about that enough, bro. He just put in the tube, and you can see the vomit. All that shit was just brutal. All right, so that's number 3 for sure. That's so slept on. All right, we have 2 left. Some of you guys might not agree with me on this because it's very controversial in the Terrifier community right now. But number 2 has to be the bedroom kill. Yes, I know, guys. The bedroom kill, Allie's bedroom kill. I feel like with this right here, it is very brutal for sure. It is very brutal. He goes over the top. This shit is overkill. Literally, it's overkill from the moment he gets the scalpel, he gets the eye, pulls the hair back, the arm, everything, the finger, everything was brutal in this. It's like, I think the reason people go with this kill is because of how long it goes on, the consistency, and what he's doing. He's pulling the fingers apart. He's going crazy. And then I think what really seals the deal for people is when he gets the salt and bleach, and he's just doing it because he wants her to still feel after everything he's done. It's like it's never ending. And I'm going to say this definitely is one of the just craziest things I've ever seen in my whole entire fucking life, for sure. But with me, it's all about how, I feel. I put myself in the shoes and everything of these, victims, and this one hurts. This one hurts. I'm not saying it doesn't. Look, in the future, I might switch back out. That's how crazy it is. Maybe I'm on a high or something right now, but I feel confident with this. Like, switching back out, I don't know. But it definitely hurts. Her still twitching in the bed, the work of Phil Falcone and Damien. I really do think that this kill is severely brutal and gruesome. But the one I'm finna bring up happened in just a few days ago. Recently in the new Terrifier 3 film, we have the shower scene with Mia and Cole. And I'm going to tell you why this is my number 1 when it comes to the kills in the Terrifier franchise. I'm thinking of this. The shower is very hot. The skin is very moist. Y'all just making some good loving in the shower. He revs up this powerful ass chainsaw with a grinding blade. And then he just takes off Mia's head, like her whole wig. Coop! Takes the wig off, off the arm, on the fucking wrist. It's a blade moving in the shower. And then he takes that blade while Cole is on the floor. And before Cole hits the floor, he walks out and the fucking leg collapses and it snaps. From him previously just cutting at the leg, it snaps. So now he's crawling. And then Art pulls the rest of the leg out. He smells it, throws it. But then he gets this chainsaw and he puts it where the sun don't shine. Right in the crack of his ass. And the chainsaw is just grinding. It is just grinding. We just see straight wiener and balls be cut. And it's just the way, like a fucking arm. And then he moves over to the arm. He's not stopping with the chainsaw. I'll never look at chainsaws again. I think, am I traumatized? Comment down below. Am I traumatized? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's, you see the guts, balls, all everywhere. He's just going. He's not stopping till he hits the fucking floor, the panels of the floor. I just felt it every in that. All through Cole. It was just so bad. I felt like I will. It was bad. I still don't even know how like to think about that. Like, bro, how did y'all film that? Like the guts, the cheeks. Mia, she's just, her whole damn wig is off. She's just twitching, and Art takes off. He pulls the I want to look evil in his eyes and see how it feels. Well, here I go, goddammit. Here I go. Like, come on, y'all. This is insane, bro. That's my number one for right. Yeah, for right now, that's my number one to Shire saying. I'm feeling confident with that. But an honorable mention that I have to say this, and it's the kill with Sienna's mom and Jonathan's mom when she's in the, the garage, and she wipes her window off, and fucking Art sticks the shotgun to the window, and he pulls the trigger. It's just the face shot is insane with a shotgun. It's fucking brutal. It is fucking crazy, bro, when you think about it. But overall, these are my kills, my top kills ranked. The most brutal, the most deadliest, just the most gruesome, goriest kills in the Terrifier franchise. Number one was the shower scene. My least one on my list was the candle in the eyes from the original. Definitely, guys, I would love to know how you rank these. Comment down below. I didn't put a number on them because they go over 10, but I started with my least to my favorites to make it very easy. So comment down below. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. This is the end of the video, guys. I want you all to hit me up on all my social medias at ILIKESCARY. Tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Terrifier 3 spoiler talk stream. It's going to be a party. You want to be there. We're getting deathly deep and breaking down a lot of things and talking about what can happen possibly in Terrifier 4. Comment down below. Also, what you guys think. Check out my Terrifier 3 Everything Explained video. A lot of details in that video when it comes to the Terrifier 3 movie that just came out. But yes, guys, comment down below. I want you all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. Peace.